saw a very active Sunday afternoon, but we have seen a very dry evening, which is good and also not the best. This is a look outside from our Gatlinburg Tower camera, towards Ripley's Aquarium. Again, dry, and a look from our Storm 6 radar, dry as well. But if we take a zoomed out look, we're watching as a line of storms approaches us from West Kentucky and West Tennessee, eventually making its arrival later on tonight, going into early tomorrow morning. Now, why is it that we've been so dry? Well, it's just given the atmosphere a little bit more time to gain more ingredients to cause us to see strong to severe storms yet again. So let's take a look at everything. The Storm Prediction Center has placed our entire area under a tornado watch until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's all of us here in East Tennessee, Southeast Kentucky, and the Plateau. So you need to make sure before you head to bed tonight, you have your weather notifications turned on and do not have your do not disturb on, just because you will miss those notifications. Now look at our severe threat level. The Storm Prediction Center also placed our area under a 3 out of 5 risk for seeing strong to severe storms and a 2 out of 5 risk for a 1/3 portion of our area. Now this is going to be widespread coverage. We're not going to see those single-celled storms like we did this afternoon. It's actually going to be a line coming down again from middle Kentucky in the overnight hours, early morning hours of our Monday. So let's take a look at everything threat-wise. Threat-wise, our hail threat has gone down a little bit. We're in that low to medium threat, but our heavy rain and wind damage threats have remained at a medium to high level. Our tornado threat also remains at a low to medium level, so let's take a look at timing just to see when and how this all is going to impact us. Again, we are dry right now, weather aware though, and as we grow closer towards 3 a.m. Monday morning on your Memorial Day, that's when we see this line begin dropping in to our Plateau counties and our Southeast Kentucky counties. Now, will continue to move through, and it's not until closer to 4:30 in the morning that we actually see this line here in the valley. Now this line again is looking pretty strong. We're seeing those purples, we're seeing those kind of darker colors right there indicating heavy rain and gustier winds. Luckily this line is going to move through pretty quickly because by 8 a.m. we're just left with mostly rain, but mostly that rain is going to cause a little bit of a problem in terms of flooding. We've already seen close to about 2 inches in some areas just today, and yesterday morning on our Saturday, if you remember, we saw very heavy rain as well, seeing 2 inches from that system. So that's going to be a lot of rain in just a 48-hour period, which again is also going to cause localized flooding. So you need to make sure tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon when you're driving anywhere, you're taking it slow and you're avoiding that ponding on the roadways. After that, though, we should see nice and dry conditions going on into our Monday afternoon, keeping an eye, though, on a few showers possible later on Monday evening. Now, again, prepare before the storms arrive. Go ahead, have our weather app downloaded and your weather notifications turned on, like I mentioned. You can tell your smart speaker, hey, turn on weather alerts, and they will let you know. I've been asleep one time before, and it has spoken to me, scared me a little bit, but definitely worth it to wake you up. You can get out your weather radio, and as always, we will be online on wate.com and on air if any warnings are issued here at WATE 6. Now again, you need to know your safe place. I know we always say this during severe weather, and we say, hey, get to your safe place. What we mean by that is the centermost location of your home where there's no windows, whether that be a closet or a bathroom. Preferably, we'd love a basement, but we know not a lot of us have basements, so you need to make sure you're getting towards the centermost location of your home and do not stay in a mobile home. Look at our 7-day forecast again. We still have that severe threat tomorrow morning, so you need to make sure you're staying weather aware overnight tonight. After all of this, though, luckily we will be seeing nice, calm, and a little bit of cooler conditions heading on into the rest of the week. Austin?